Each morning, consecrate yourself to God for that day. Surrender all your plans to Him, to be carried out or given up as His providence shall indicate. Thus, day by day, you may be giving your life into the hands of God, and thus your life will be molded more and more after the life of Christ. With God at dawn, the first light of the day with God. A daily devotion by Ellen Gold-White, 6th August. God gave us an intercessor. He is a living God. Wherefore, He is able also to save them to the utmost that come unto God by Him, seeing He ever liveth to make intercession for them. Hebrews chapter 7 verse 25. God's appointments and grants in our behalf are without limit. The throne of grace is itself the highest attraction, because occupied by one who permits us to call Him Father. But God did not deem the principle of salvation complete while invested only with His own love. By His appointment, He has placed at the altar an advocate clothed with our nature. As our intercessor, His office work is to introduce us to God as sons and daughters. Christ intercedes in behalf of those who have received Him. To them He gives power, by virtue of His own merits, to become members of the royal family, children of the heavenly King. And the Father demonstrates His infinite love for Christ, who paid our ransom with His blood, by receiving and welcoming Christ His friends as His own friends. He is satisfied with the atonement made. He is glorified by the incarnation, the life, the death, and the mediation of His Son. No sooner does the child of God approach the mercy seat than he becomes the client of the great advocate. At His first utterance of penitence and appeal for pardon, Christ espouses His case and makes it His own, presenting the supplications before the Father as His own request. As Christ intercedes in our behalf, the Father lays open all the treasures of His grace for our appropriation, to be enjoyed and to be communicated to others. God desires His obedient children to claim His blessings and to come before Him with praise and thanksgiving. God is the fountain of life and power.